Aloha from San Diego. Happy Aloha Friday, my pineapples, and welcome to my first video. My name is Coach C.T. McGee, and I am the Aloha Guru. For those of you who don't know me, I am an empowerment coach and blogger at thealohaguru.com. So what is Aloha? Aloha simply means treating yourself and others with love and respect. And by doing so, you are spreading positive vibes into the world, and this is how we live in better harmony. Specifically, cultivating aloha in the aloha spirit means to have love, kindness, compassion, peace, mercy, and affection, not only for yourself, but for others, and in everything that you do. Okay, so my purpose is to help as many people as possible cultivate aloha, share it, and spread it in the world to make it a better place for all of us. And couldn't we use that right about now? Starting today, I will be launching videos every Friday to inspire pineapples everywhere to live, love, and lead with aloha. But first, I wanted to launch a new concept that I created this week to especially address and help young pineapples everywhere. They're all home and a lot of them are on the phone, so this is a good time to get their attention, right? So I created something called my Pineapple Posse. My Pineapple Posse is a tool that I'm using to address and raise awareness about the struggles that young pineapples are having with low self-esteem and lack of self-worth. Every week for a little while, I'll be introducing a different character with a different set of circumstances and tell a story about their situation and their problems, and I will be offering my observations, my tips, and my empowerment message to help them overcome their challenge. So maybe one of these stories will resonate with you or someone you know and love. If so, please like it and share it and help me spread aloha into the world, one pineapple at a time. Now, what's unique about these stories is that it's going to be told in rhyme. So it's kind of come out to be like a rap song, only I'm no rap artist, so I'm probably going to make a fool out of myself. But you know what? I'm very passionate about my purpose in helping others. And if I can be willing to step outside of my comfort zone just a wee bit and step into the direction of courage, then I bet you can with something in your life too. So I'm going to lead by example, and hopefully you follow. This week's story is about Penelope Pineapple, and she represents a teenage girl who has struggled with poor body image and low self-esteem. So could this be you or someone you know? So she represents someone between the ages of 12 and 17, but you know what? This could be really anybody. But we're going to talk about Penelope Pineapple. This particular story takes about 4 minutes. They won't always be this long. When I throw up the peace sign, this is when I'm starting. And at the end, I'm going to offer just a little bit of discussion to make sure that you understand the situation, my tips, and my message. Okay? So wish me luck. Try not to laugh. Okay? Penelope Pineapple's a teen and she's pretty fab, but she thinks her body is nothing but flab. She sits in her room and looks at her phone, scrolling through Instagram, feeling alone. I wish I was skinny, I wish I was tall. I wish I was the prettiest pineapple of all. I wish I had confidence, I wish I was brave. I wish I could get the attention I crave. Penelope thinks she's not good enough. How can she think her life's already tough? She's too busy comparing herself to the others. She looks at their photos one after another. She sees other pineapples look this way and that. She thinks they're so perfect because they're not fat. Look at these pineapples, happy-go-lucky and free. She sits and pouts asking, why can't that be me? She looks for more reasons to not like herself. Sadly, she places her heart on a shelf. What she could do is delete those accounts till she understands it's what's inside that counts. To get validation, she must look deep within till she can be comfortable in her own skin. If she has time to scroll through her Instagram feed, she can learn how to fulfill her own needs. She has to love herself more because she's one of a kind. Tap into her self-powers and strengthen her mind. She should list everything she does and all that she likes. She likes to dance, play soccer, and she loves to hike. She loves being in nature. She loves to craft and to sew. She loves to garden and watch her vegetables grow. She spends time with her grandma and time with her dad. She has so much to offer. Why should she feel sad? She's smart, gets good grades, and has a good group of friends. They're nice, they're funny, and they last till the end. She has a good family and a roof over her head. She has her own room with a desk by her bed. She's nowhere as fat as she'd like to think. It's so easy to compare and feel your heart sink from looking at pineapples you don't even know, because you don't know what pains have forced them to grow. Could they have low self-esteem and want to feel good? Maybe their school grades are not as high as they should. What if they don't have a grandma or a cool dad? Maybe they also spend time in their rooms feeling sad. Is it possible they don't even love themselves too? Maybe they post photos thinking that's what you do to make yourself feel better and look cool to others, while they scroll through posts one after another in search of the answers to accepting themselves, seeking happiness because their hearts are on shelves. You don't find happiness, it's for you to create. From looking within, you will find your own fate. You should write down the very best parts about you. I just know you've got way more than a few. Are you thoughtful, understanding, patient, or fair? Have you taken the time to show others you care? Do you like volunteering or helping your neighbors? Can others count on you when they need a favor? Do you like to read, cook, or create something new? Do you share what you've learned and teach others too? There's so much about you I bet you don't realize. You just have to see them with your very own eyes. Be willing to see that you deserve more. Be willing to strengthen your mind and your core. Your core holds the love, kindness, and compassion you should have for yourself to realize your passions. No one is you, and that is your power. Don't you see? You're a beautiful flower. I believe in superheroes. I believe in you. I believe that you can be a superhero too. Okay, so in this story, what is she doing? She is looking through picture after picture of other girls, assuming that they and their lives are better than hers. And guess what? Do you really know what's going on with someone else? It's just a photo. You don't know what battles other people are having in their own head, with their own bodies, with their own lives. Maybe they don't have a stable home environment. Maybe they don't have a nice grandma or a cool dad. Maybe they don't have a solid roof over their head. Maybe they don't have their own room like you do with a desk by their bed. Let me tell you, I grew up sharing a room with 2 boys for 18 years. They had bunk beds and I had a bed. There was no room for a desk. If I had to do my homework, it would be at the kitchen table, at the library, in bed, or I had to use the end of the dresser that was located at the end of my bed. So guess what? There's so many things that we can take for granted. Don't assume what you don't know, okay? And it's just one snapshot at one moment in time, but you really don't know what they could be going through. So I offer 3 pieces of advice, actually 4. The first one is, until you can be happy for others or look at other people and their lives without feeling jealous, envious, or bad about yourself, then you need to delete those accounts. It's not healthy for you. Let's work on your sense of self-worth. Let's work on your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-acceptance, your self-belief, all your sense of self-powers, okay? And number 2, let's start creating lists. Starting now, this is a good exercise to help strengthen your mindset. Number 1, list all the things that you love to do, all the things that bring you happy, bring you joy. What kind of activities do you like to do? Do you like to read, write, spend time with your friends, go to the movies? Do you like to sew? Do you like to be crafty? Do you like to exercise, go hiking, spend time in nature? The list can go on and on. There's no act too significant, so write everything down you could think of. Number 2, start thinking about the people, places, and things in your life right now that you might take for granted that make you happy, okay? That make you lucky, that make you, feel good about your life and yourself. So write all the people that are special to you. Write about all the people that are special to you, all things you should be grateful for. Listen, there's always going to be people who have more than you. There's always going to be people that have less than you. Stay in your lane. Focus on you. Focus on building here and here, okay? Number 3, or the third list, number 4 tip, third list, I want you to list all the things about you that you take it, for granted about yourself. What makes you great? What makes you one of a kind? Because it's all of this together that make you unique and special, okay? This is where your power is. Okay, don't give that away. So, are you kind? Are you compassionate? Do you actually care about others or your neighbors? Are you helpful? Do you, let's see, do you have good manners? Are you sweet? Are you funny? Do you take the initiative? Do you know all the things that make you special that you might take for granted? So all the things you do, all the things you have, all the things about you, okay? So start working on that. This can be an ongoing exercise. I would grab a notebook if you have it, or keep a diary on your computer, in your phone, get a journal, start creating those lists and start looking at them often, okay? This is something you can start doing right now to build your self-worth, to build your courage and your confidence, and to get you to start loving yourself again or for the first time, okay? So that's my message for you. Stay tuned for next week when I introduce Patterson Pineapple, an elementary school boy who's struggling with when things go wrong, okay? In the meantime, peace, love, aloha. Peace out from San Diego.